Hello, my name is Bianco. In this video we will look at the Gerber downwind drop point fixed blade knife. It's surprisingly good. I was and I am still amazed about it. Gerber had a 50% off sale a while ago, so I did order some items. The item comes in the typical Gerber box that they currently use. We see there some more information. Made in China, of course, but the steel is not mentioned. As we open the thing up, it's basically on that cardboard thingy secured with some zip ties. And then, of course, we have the item itself, the knife and the sheet. So the knife is basically made out of a steel, a Chinese steel that is like 440A. With a good heat treat that really works, and this is a good working knife steel. But of course, our days 2023, it could be always have a better, a higher quality steel blade. So if you don't like that steel, that's up to you. That is maybe possible a negative point. For me, in my tests, that did work out relatively well, as long as the steel is well heat treated, and by this one apparently it is. So we have a fixed blade, drop point, flat, high flat ground. The item is stone washed after heat treating, and then they grind the flat. It comes relatively sharp out of the box. It has a good edge for bushcraft work as well. I was surprised how well it cuts. The edge geometry is relatively well. According to the video from Gerber, that is more for hunters and all that, but bushcraft, it works really well too. Then we have a unique design of the handle. Basically it's a full tang, but the tang has steps and is a bit smaller, so they put an injection mold over it, that green, light green part. And then we have scales with a green and black G10, slightly textured, and we see the different colors there, green and black. And then the whole thing is riveted together with those three rivets. So basically the steel goes all the way to the end here, and that gives it, together with that injection molding and the G10, a good strong blade and a good strong handle for that size, for sure. We also don't see any gaps, so that say blood or from the hunting stuff fluids could go in. So that is really well done. The rounding off from the stone washing is really nice done too. We have some chimping on top there, as well as on the polymer handle. The bottom is completely smooth. So we have a stone wash finish on top, so everything is rounded off. If you wanna use a fire steel in bushcraft fashion, that needs to be a bit changed. There you need to grind a spot that you have a straight angle, a sharp angle, that you can do that if you don't want to use the blade itself. We have a nice size lanyard hole that is there too. And yeah, all over the build quality for about $22, like $44 suggested retail is really well. Then we have a unique sheet. As best as I remember, the first one in that kind that I ever had. It's a canvas material, riveted design. We have a nice snap there. Inside we have the usual polymer material to add strength and give the shape, and overlaid is that canvas material. This one is in a lighter brown together with the black green handle. They also offer a version with a black handle and a rather dark towards black sheet, if you like that better. I just like that color combination. All in all, quite a lot optically. So that's going to be great for bushcraft. The top part here is the belt loop. It's a little bit like a dangler, but you can take it off, and this is just a polymer part. So that could be a possible weak point. Maybe I find a metal part that fits in there that would be stronger. I'm not sure if anybody had problems with that polymer part here. Put it please in the comments. So that is a bit strange. The setup, you know, it's not like a typical hunting knife with a belt loop in a traditional way. We have it up here, but it works, and the knife fits well in it and is secured like that. It doesn't rattle too much, other than the, yeah, it's just the belt loop that of course rattle a bit, but yeah, it looks really nice. So what I'm gonna add to the item is a fire starter device like this one here. I'm gonna add that over here. That is easy to made with a piece of Kydex, simply overlaying a bit, then JB weld and 2 more rivets to have a fire starter on it, because I don't need it too much for hunting this knife, but more for outdoor use, for bushcraft and all that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And of course the back side gonna get a bit orange as well, so in case we drop it, that we would not lose it. With green, black, brownish, of course, here in the jungle in North Georgia, if you drop something like that, you have a hard time find it again. That is a bit the disadvantage. They did not yet make an orange version. That would be maybe something appealing for many hunters and other people. And again, if Gerber would upgrade a bit the steel, that would be for sure nice. Be it a higher grade of a stainless steel or carbon steel like a D2 nowadays made in China, that should be possible without increasing the price too much. So it is how it is, but all in all, I like it a lot. So that much about the Gerber downwind drop point.